One by one, Congolese political leaders arrive for talks aimed at diffusing rising tensions. The country's Roman Catholic Church is mediating last-ditch negotiations for a power-sharing deal to avoid the protests. There is no agreement yet, but there is some optimism.
What we see here is, even though we do have differences, is the willing of both sides. And since I'm on the opposition, we have this will of finding a good agreement that will avoid our people to go on the street.
The opposition want President Kabila to step down.
There are many ways political leaders in Africa cling on to power at the end of their mandate. The rig elections, push through constitutional reforms, or simply calling the army. President Kabila seems to have devised a whole new option, that of doing absolutely nothing.
Political refugee, because
it's a gamble some say could pay for him.
The so-called Congolese politicians are politicians en pacotille, as they say in French. That is, useless politicians. These are materialistic people who are there to find out what can I get from this game that is going on, which means that if you put a bunch of dollars on the table, you will get everybody who is there.
Some opposition leaders are already calling for the cancellation of the demonstrations. But the government is not taking any chances. Security forces, including the elite presidential guard, have been deployed throughout the capital. The country's football association has also been ordered to suspend league competition until further notice. Violence could start in the stadiums and spread to the city.
There is nothing we can do. It's a government decision and we must obey. Even the stadium belongs to them.
Congo has never experienced a peaceful transition of power since independence in 1960. There are fears that if these protests go ahead, violence is all but certain. Mohammed, Adow, Jazeera, Kinshasa.